What's happening, beautiful people of the internet? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my series premiere spoiler review for CW's new hit show, No Tomorrow. Now, it should take me about 2 minutes to recap the episode, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, over the next 3 months, I will be reviewing over 43 TV shows. So we begin this series premiere of No Tomorrow with Evie meeting Xavier. Okay, maybe that wasn't the first thing that happened, but all the stuff before that was totally irrelevant, so no one cares. Now, Evie has a boring life. She has that sort of life that's like 35 years old. She's a virgin. She has braces. She doesn't brush her teeth. She has acne on her back. She has a tattoo of Waylon Jennings. Like, she's that type of girl. Okay, well, she's not that type of girl. She's your girl next door. If your girl next door was hot. Oh, it only works for me. So, the world is ending soon. An asteroid's going to hit it. What do you get that from? TV or something? Jesus Christ! Yeah, the world's ending cliches going on. So he has an apocalypse. Xavier has an apocalypse, and Hank has this theory on nuclear annihilation, which sounds way better than an asteroid. Now, Timothy proposed to Evie. God, this guy. Oh, Timothy's that type of guy you just want to punch in the face. You're like, dude, you're just a dweeb. You want to put him over the trash. Ah, nerd, and then just shank him when he's, die. I don't know, it's just me, I guess. So, she's going to get back to him. Usually that's not a good thing, like, Becky Lynch, will you be my wife? And then she's like, oi, lassie, I'll get back to you. That's probably not a good sign. Probably not. I'll just say that there. It's not like I've never experienced it anyway. So Timothy gets denied. So he takes a ride with Carl. She takes a ride with Carl. Her and Xavier. She has sex with Xavier or Xavier. What do you call him? Xavier. So she's happy at work. She finally lost her virginity. She put like her tampon on. I don't know. So Hank is on her for Timothy, and she's like, "Get with Timothy, man. He's so cool. He's such a nerd." So she sings at the bar. It's pretty cringy because I love the White Snakes, man. And she's like, "Here we go again," or is it no? Here we go. Yeah, here I go again. Okay, that was pretty. I don't know. I messed up there. I guess I don't know my rock and roll history. I guess. Whoa, I saw White Snakes with Judas Priest back in 2009. So Xavier sent a message to her boss, and Evie is fired, so she's very mad at him, at Xavier. So she tells Timothy, and Timothy's like, "Tell me who this guy is. I'll take him down." And Xavier gives her a pogo stick, so that's pretty cool. I don't even know where you buy pogo sticks. So she has her job. She gets her job back, and she gets injured. Where she dies. She doesn't die. She's in the hospital, and her life is saved. She gets back with Xavier, and her cousin comes at the end, or his cousin comes at the end. His cousin's name is Jesse, and he broke out of jail, and it's literally played by the same actor as Xavier, unless he has a twin. He's like, "Oh, mate, I've come out to jail, y'all." Like, so it's pretty weird, because now he has, like, a cousin out, and they look exactly the same, and she's like, "No way." Now on to the pros and cons. First off, am I the only one who sees Xavier like an almost identical Hugh Jackman? Anyway, since we're talking about Xavier, I really like his character, man. He's eye candy for the ladies, of course, but even Evie's eye candy for the guys, basically, so it's kind of back and forth. Listen, I didn't know much about this show before I saw it, so when watching it, I enjoyed it more than I actually thought I would. Like, I'm thinking to myself, it's just another CW show, it's going to be boring, it's going to be for teenagers, it's going to be for little girls, but the whole asteroid theory and the apocalypse, and he's like, "Oh, am I on this list?" Like, "Oh, you want to cross it off, you want to get it done." Xavier's pretty cool. He's a really cool and protagonist. I like him. I like the actor, man. I also like how he's playing his cousin Jesse. Now, there were a few moments in this episode where I didn't like Hank, but for the most part, basically when he was like, "Oh, get with Timothy," but other than that, Hank was pretty awesome, even with his theories, and it's pretty gross, that demon breath or whatever they call her, the boss. is in love with Frank. That's kind of gross, you know, and usually I like a cougar, you know. Usually I like an older woman. But just because Hank just went out of the restroom and, like, I don't know, it's gross. I really enjoy the actress who plays Evie. She's really uplifting. She's very nice. Again, she's eye candy for the guys as well as the Xavier's eye candy for the girls. Evie, though, like, she's a girl you want to know, almost like a girl next door, basically. And I like how she has her uplifting spirit and she's nice at work. Like, you don't usually get to meet people like that at work. Like, you're very lucky to have, you know, a person like her. Only thing I didn't like about Evie, like, I liked everything else about the whole episode. I liked it when they were going on that fast car, and she was like, let's do it again. Like, she's living life, and she's happy, and living like Larry. But the only problem I didn't like about that is when she sang Here I Go Again. Hey, it's a rock-ass song, you know, all that stuff. But like, it was just so cringy. I mean, I'm being honest, like, the way she was singing and, like, I mean, because it's lip sync, of course, you could tell she's, like, lip syncing, and she's like, here I go, like, it's just, I'm sorry, I just found it cringy. I'm pretty sure the actress and actor found it cringy to do that, but it's part of the story, you do it, you know, you get it over with, you get paid the big bucks, right? So, still, it's cringy, that part. But other than that, Evie was a beautiful and talented young actress. And I love the idea of the apocalypse. Now, if I had a list, what would I do? Smoke a cigarette with Casey Affleck, smoke a cigarette with Ben Affleck, play bass on the top of Mount Everest, and have the world listen to my soothing bass lines. Get laid, check. Before I became a sobbing mess, all I'll say is the apocalypse is an endless idea. I don't see No Tomorrow getting a season 2 and season 3, knowing that the apocalypse is coming. Maybe the apocalypse doesn't come, and then there's like an actual real asteroid going, and then it leads into a season 2. How awesome would that be? And then they all die at the end. Oh, you will not be going again. But no, I love the idea. I love the concept of this show. And is it true that an asteroid could actually be coming their way? I mean, hell, that's kind of an interesting aspect to it. Maybe the guy's faking it and he just wanted to have sex with her. That's another thing. Guys are pigs. Guys will do anything to get inside a woman's trousers. Nasty, nasty men out there. Oh, no. Chromotone. Chromotone. Things I didn't like about this episode that I just wanted to... That was stupid. Things I want to punch. Like Timothy. Timothy's a pretty loser. He's a nerd. You know, nerd alert. Guys with glasses are just freaking nerds. I mean, some of them are hot. I mean, some of them have the looks, you know what I mean? Just, some of them have the good looks, you know, like, yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm not, you know, saying anything, but, Timothy's that type of guy you would find dead in, like, the back of a trunk, dumped in water. Like I mentioned earlier, the karaoke scene was pretty cringy, and I think she was crying afterwards. I may not remember, but it made me want to cry, her singing. She's not a good singer. And the last two cons, I'm not a fan of her boss. She stinks, and she looks like her shit stinks. And the start of the show was kind of slow. Like, not until Evie meets Xavier, that's when I started to get into the show. But the 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes before that, Daddy didn't like. Anyway, the bottom line is, I thought this series premiere of No Tomorrow was really good. Wasn't great, but it is interesting enough for me to watch week after week after week and see Evie and Xavier get their freak on, you know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens of all creatures, and Trump supporters and Hillary supporters, I'm going to give No Tomorrow Season 1, Episode 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, no mas. I'm going to be giving it a B+. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to Smack the like button. You can comment down below too what you guys thought about the series premiere of No Mas Tomorrow. Share this review with your friends. Hit that subscribe button for more awesome No Tomorrow reviews. And I will still be your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It's kind of not related to the video whatsoever. Get the fuck out of here. Out of here. I didn't actually spit. I wouldn't spit inside the house. That's pretty gross. Anyway, yeah, join the Big D Nation. You could hit subscribe. You could support the channel. You could love me. You could not. Either way, I'm still going to be at your front door, either way, in the middle of the night, in a creepy clown costume. If you don't hit that subscribe button. Till next time. Bye-bye.